What else do we have? Before I show you what I've bought online and whatnot, I have one more lot. I went to the Bowen Hills, Fortitude Valley, that's the one. Fortitude Valley Cash Converters. I had to go there for a job interview type thing, so I thought, yeah, I'll look around. There's a cash converters near here, I'll see what's in there. It's the one that had all of those Nintendo 64 games and then sold all of those expensive Nintendo 64 games, so they did well for themselves on that one. And I did pretty well for myself here. Got some games I didn't have, got some games that I do have that I can easily sell, so... For the original Xbox, for $1. Oh, they also had a copy of Spyro in there for $40, so... they look up some prices. I'm lucky that they don't look up prices for PlayStation 2 games, otherwise I'd be screwed. But, for a single $1, Cat in the Hat, for the original Xbox. A little bit of nostalgia with this one, actually. I've seen the movie. I saw it when it came out in cinema. When was it? 04, 03, 05? 2004. Had Jim Carrey in it. I might have been like 10 years old at the time, so... That's why, yes, I am a young guy. All in there. Looks abysmal. The movie was alright, from what I remember. Like, I don't remember it being very good, but I don't remember it being awful either. Also grabbed something I can quickly sell. PC copy of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Paid $2, an easy 10. I've tried playing that in the past on the Xbox. Not my thing. Jak 3, which I thought might be worth a bit more than it is, but not really. $2, I have a friend, I'll give it to him. Won't charge him anything for it. I'll have to see if he has Jak 3 in his collection yet. He's not really a collector or anything, he likes the Jak and Daxter games. One that I don't have in my collection, always glad to add another, Garfield. Garfield for the PlayStation 2. There are 2 Garfield games for the PlayStation 2. They are both below average 3D platformers, but I do want to get them, because I enjoy Garfield, the comic strip. It's a funny bloke, that cat. $2. One that I can easily sell. Wheel of Katamari. I actually might not have this game. I'm going to go look on my shelf. Yep, I've got it. I certainly already have this game. So, Deuce, Wheel of Katamari. This is my other copy. It's in good shape. No idea where I got it. This is the copy I just bought. $2, an easy 15. So I'll sell those, make my money back for this whole round trip, and be very happy. Also grabbed a copy of Paranormal Activity 3 on DVD for $2. Not great, if I'll be honest. I remember these being really good, the Paranormal Activity series, because, once again, as I said before for the other ones, I saw these in cinema and they were really intense. Like, actual scary shit. Wasn't getting it with this one. I guess it might have just been the movie-going experience, like being in that dark room with a bunch of strangers and having really loud sounds and big picture, but I don't know. I just can't replicate it, I guess. And also went to a Lifeline op shop while I was in the area. I finally found it. It was the one I said in a video that I only ever find when I get lost, so it's good to actually find it after... Honestly, I just asked, is there a Lifeline around here in the cash converters? And they're like, yeah, across the street. I'm like, I'm a fucking moron. Not the smartest one. But they had a cool little PC title. Space Shuttle. I can't get it to run properly. I can make the gameplay run, but it has a bunch of animated cutscenes that you need... What was it? a QuickTime player to run, and my version of Windows XP just doesn't. It's just not compatible with it for whatever reason, but it's kind of cool. You get to simulate what it's like to go into space. Very fun. I recommend it. I paid $1.50 for it, which I was happy with. What else do I have to show? I believe that's everything except for... I bought some stuff online. Before that, one of my pre-orders finally came out. I don't pre-order a whole lot anymore, but I did pre-order this and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Well, I guess fun isn't the right word. I'm having a lot of stressful times with it. Alien Isolation Nostromo Edition. The Nostromo is the name of the ship from the original Alien movie, I believe. Very, very good. Intense. Very intense, this game. You have to keep away from the alien and any other hostiles because you're not very well armed in this game. So, unlike something like Aliens Colonial Marines, the objective isn't to just shoot down the aliens, it's to avoid the alien. I thought it's a very cool concept, very well executed. I'd call it a stealth game, but I'm getting through it okay, and I've never been good at stealth, so I'm not sure if I would call it that. Very good, though. If you're looking for a scary experience, this is one you should check out. I'm about 2/3 of the way through it at the moment, and I'll probably move on to The Evil Within after I finished it. And lastly, just 2 things I got off of eBay. One thing I've been wanting for years and years, but... Alright, sorry about that, there was a small interruption. As I was saying, the rest of the stuff is stuff I got off of eBay, and then I'll tell you what games I've finished since my last video. Alright, so I have bought 2 things off of eBay in the last, actually... Three. Where's the last one? Here it is. I bought 3 things off of eBay in the last few weeks that have actually arrived. Still waiting on some more stuff. It just fell over. I'll get them eventually, but the first thing was, I ordered this on the 17th of September and only just received it recently, so a little bit slack. Enemy Zero on the PC. This was only released on the Sega Saturn and the PC. I ended up paying, I want to say around $8 for it shipped, which is a great deal. I've never ever seen this game on the PC, or the Sega Saturn for that matter. I don't see Sega Saturn games around, but it's the, I wouldn't say much anticipated, but it's the sequel to the game D on the original PlayStation, which also had a Sega Saturn release, and I think was on the 3DO. No idea if that's true, though. Quite different from the first one, where the first game was a point-and-click adventure game with a lot of horror elements. This is more of a... Well, it still has the point-and-click stuff, but it also has sections where you need to make your way through the ship that you're on, because you're trapped on a ship with a bunch of aliens, invisible aliens, so you can't actually see them, which is... It's trippy. You have to use a kind of scanner that beeps as the alien gets closer, so you have to use hearing to actually locate it and destroy it. It's very interesting. It's quite tense to play. I recommend playing it in a dark atmosphere. Sound turned way up. You have to have the sound turned up on this, otherwise you're never going to survive the aliens. You also get a limited number of saves, a limited number of shots. You know, it's all limited in this game, but it's very good. It's very, very good. If you can find this for either of the things that it's on, I recommend it. And that's all in there. Cool game. Glad to finally own a real copy of this. Yeah. Picking up the thing I dropped. Second thing was a, let me cover the address, bunch of, how do I explain it, like McDonald's toys. In the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s, a bunch of small LCD handheld Sonic games were being released in McDonald's and whatnot, and I do want to have them all. Loose or in their packaging, it doesn't matter to me. I would like to play all of these. I would like to get them loose and in their packaging. And I got a bunch more of them. I bought 3 or 4 of them at the market the other week. And so I have some even more. All of these came out to $7 total. That includes shipping, so I won it for... Only I was bidding on the item. It was a $4 bid. And then it was $3 postage, which they probably overpaid on postage, to be honest. I ended up paying $7.20 for postage, so... Not my fault. I'm not giving them any more money. So that's all of them. And, where's the last thing I had? They're kind of fun, though. Just, like, for a few seconds to play. Where's the last thing? I swear to God, it was... I need to be more focused when I do these videos. Here it is. This last thing. I'm sure a few people are going to laugh at me for it, but it's an Australian classic, and I do like my animation, so... Dot and the Kangaroo. From the 60s or 70s, I believe. I bought it because it has a really cool animation style. It has hand-drawn characters on, like, actual photo backgrounds, and I think that's just really cool looking, and I do wish more places, more shows would do that. And it's brand new. I will enjoy watching that. Alright, as for what I've been playing, that game I bought for 50 cents on the Wii a few weeks back called Beastly, beat it. Completely finito burrito. Completely finished. It only took me 2 hours. I had no idea what was going on during the entire thing. Recommended for 50 cents. Any more, stay away. I also finished Aladdin on the Mega Drive. I finish that every now and again. It's like Castlevania Bloodlines. It's one of my favorites on the system, so I try to finish it at least once a year. And there was one more. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it and then come back. Ooh, I've been playing Alien Isolation. That's fun. I think I mentioned that in my previous take. What else have I been playing? Oh, yeah. I finally finished Eternal Darkness. Finished Eternal Darkness and thought it was okay, to be honest. It's supposed to be like the best horror game on the GameCube, with the exception of the Resident Evil remake, but I just wasn't feeling it. Didn't enjoy it much. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of wonky in the controls. The gameplay isn't very fun. The characters are cool. You have a lot of characters in it, and I don't want to spoil any of the stories, so I'll just leave it at I didn't enjoy it very much. Alright, now it's the secret of my house bidding you farewell. Stay out of my op shops, stay out of my flea markets.
And that's all, folks.